Hey everyone, Big D here. Owner, operator, inspiration for Big D's Garage. How we all doing tonight? Well, we are nearing assembly on the Snap It build. Again, I'm doing the Chevelle. Still gotta blackwash my chrome. But other than that, we're getting there. For the blackwashing, I will use the acrylic gloss black, and then I do cut it with the washer fluid. So probably get started on that tonight, more than likely, and then wrap it up. But for now, we'll show what I have done. I did do the exhaust for the chassis. Okay. I left the manufacturer mark on there. Yeah. GM, TM, GM. And the tips there are there too. This is of course used with the old powerful weapon here, the Sharpie. So I use that for the exhaust, and then to get inside the tips, I didn't want to use the black one because as you can see it has that tip on it there, pretty thick tip. So I also have the ultra fine point Sharpies, and see with that, that's more like a pen. So I was able to use that to color inside of the tip there. That way it didn't cause as big as a problem. Also, I got my windshield masking. That I also did with the Sharpie. And I've done that before. One thing, if you're going to do your window masking with the Sharpie, you need to be extra careful, boy, because if you slip, you're going to ruin your clear. There are some methods to get Sharpie off of anything, but I just don't want to mess with it. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll mask it off. Now, there's a great tutorial at the Scale Modeling channel for masking your window and making your own window mask. So I've done that before with other builds, but usually I do my black with a Sharpie. Sometimes you got to go over it more than once so you get, the full coverage, but you can use a Sharpie to do that. Well, I've made it work. The interior I do have assembled, and I'm just gonna, it's not perfect, guys. I just kind of made it look good at a glance, kind of a thing. Yeah, I did the silver Sharpie to get the window cranks, and I did my fine point Sharpie to do the sides on the doors. Some of the dash detailing and the steering wheel and stuff, all Sharpie. Everything you see did with a Sharpie. Down there for the shifter, that's silver Sharpie around there. But again, not perfect, but I just wanted it to look decent at a glance. If you're looking inside the car and you look at that quick, you're not gonna hopefully be too picky about that. Now on to the body. Before I show the body, as for using the silver Sharpie to do your trim, I'm a fan. I don't know if it'll be my new standard. I guess I'm kind of used to the bare metal foil, and one thing I find as I continue to handle the model is this will kind of come off a little bit, so then I'm doing touch-ups. So I've had to do a number of touch-ups. Even after it sat for a while and dried, I still was, maybe my hands are just real oily, I don't know, but so here's the body. Let me get in the light a little better, geez. We got the Sharpie up around the fenders. Now with that, the blinker on the side, I'll show you how I did that. Well, first of all, if you see on the bottom here, this part isn't going to show. So I did some testing on what my orange Sharpie would look like and what my red Sharpie would look like, okay? Well, it don't look very red against that blue, and it don't look too orange against the purple. But I noticed if I put down the silver first, okay, and then put the orange over it, it stands out a little better. Of course, the silver needed to dry before you did it, but I did notice that. Let me color it in a little better here. See that oh, I'm getting a bad glare now. See, that orange comes out, I think, a little better against the silver. Same thing with the red. And for the red, I have the fine point on the red too. Just color that on a little better. See, the red definitely came out better over the silver. So that's kind of, you know, you can kind of test your waters a little bit with your Sharpie on what kind of color it's going to turn out to look like by utilizing a part that, you know, ain't going to show up. Like down here, I was testing out my silver and different stuff. So, okay, but so anyway, that's how I did the little side blinker light there. Is I laid down the silver Sharpie first, let it dry, and then ran over with my orange. Got the little emblem there. That don't look perfect, but it stands out. Door handle, keyhole, up over the fender, around the side window, around the back window, on the back. Got the little Chevelle thing. That don't look perfect either, but it's there. For these emblems, I mean, you got to be real soft with your Sharpie on those, and I did end up messing it up, and then I just kind of licked my thumb and rubbed on it, and then, you know, that's how it ended up after I kind of washed it a little bit. See if it'll focus a little better. Nah, it's not wanting to agree with me. But, I mean, you know, it highlights it anyway. Here's the other side. Oh, I guess we got, well, see, and then on the back there, I did the same thing. But this, of course, I used the red. I went in with the silver Sharpie, and I filled it all in. And then once it dried, I went in there with my fine point red, and I colored that brake light on the side there. So turned out pretty good. Then I got it, you know, it around there, and on the front windshield, we got the silver Sharpie around there. I did a Sharpie on that little the deal on the cowl hood there. Also the hood pins, I got those in the silver too. So, and then if you can see too, I did the panel lines. Panel lines are done here on the trunk too, and then around on the hood. Panel lines are done on it. And I did the panel lines with the fine point black Sharpie. So the Sharpie's kind of been my friend for this build. Normally on panel lines, I take my black acrylic and I paint it over, and then I, you know, wash it off quick. Then you can get your panel lines done with an acrylic, kind of like a black wash, really. But so anyway, that's where we're at with the build. Overall, I'm looking forward. I'm liking the way it's kind of looking here. So we're gonna finish out the black wash, and then we will go to assembly, and then we will show the final video. Thank you all for watching, everybody. Hope you're all doing good. Loving all them videos out there. As always, thank you for watching, and have a good night.